Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm Saxa Wine, and today we're moving into Felhollow. And first announcement I need to make is that I started a multiplayer server with my friends, and we have progressed further than where I am at in this series. So in regards to the main storyline, it's going to be a bit streamlined, but I am going to try to focus on more of the content I didn't actually get into and explore more things on this channel and in this series. So keep an eye on that. Now, second announcement, and I guess kind of third announcement, is I've been playing some other games over the past 5 days, and I'm anticipating another one in the next couple of days. The first one is the EverQuest Legends beta, and so I've been checking that out, and it's been really, really cool. I believe they launch on July 16th, so if you want a new EverQuest experience, be sure to check out EverQuest Legends. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Palworld 1.0 launches on July 10th. And if you're curious about that, or if you're going to be checking it out with me, then this announcement by Bucky in the Palworld server says that they are planning on a 12:30 p.m. Japan Standard Time launch, but they don't have an exact time of when it's going to hit. So that's going to be 8:30 p.m. Pacific Time and 12:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you're in the US. Now, the last thing I need to clarify is about a Discord server. A lot of you have asked about it. I already technically have a Discord server, but it's for different content. And so I am a creator for Star Citizen. It is a space simulation MMO, and that's in pre-alpha. The channel for that is called SC Haulers, and I focus primarily on the industrial side of that game. So cargo hauling, crafting, salvaging, stuff like that. And so if you want to check out the Discord, you can. I will have a section in there for this particular channel, so the Saxa Wine channel, or survival games and stuff like that. And you can check that out at discord.gg/schaulers. Now that we got all the announcements out of the way, let's get into the game. Oh, I wasn't recording. Unfortunate. Okay, so to give you a quick update on what we're doing. Dog Days. This is the side quest that we're doing. We talked to Vanica over here, and Vanica said search the grounds underneath the bones. So we came over here because it seemed like it was more established. We found a book that said there was a ritual we need to perform with the king's token, the one that we looted from the king that we killed up here. And so it said we needed 2 ram's horns. Anyways, after we read the book, we went back to Vanica, and Vanica's saying the same thing. So the quest unupdated, it's super weird. Also, I'm trying to use the right mouse button more. A lot of you were saying I need to use the right mouse button, maneuver with wind spells, and yeah. Seek the altar that sits where a heart once beat. Okay, I'm getting attacked by something. Hold on. Being hunted. Ow. Oh, that hurt. No, thank you. Ha, can't get me up here, berserkers. I'm out of berries. That's no good. Ah. Oh. Ow. Okay, well, at least we can sleep and get more food now. Okay, let's go get our corpse. All of that was very, very untimely. The thunder strike, or the lightning strike that knocked me off that spine piece, the hunter that showed up and popped me, like, it was all very, very untimely. But hey, at least I'm not being hunted anymore. Okay, let's try this again. Attempt number 2. Seek the altar that sits where a heart once beat, pillars of bone reaching for the sky, longing to touch the moon. There her power echoes still, able to wash away the stain of this world. Place ram horns, 2 of them, as an image of the goddess so that her power has a vessel to work the miracle. Anoint then the token with the oil of the lapis vine, crushing 3 of the bulbs over the token. And then storm oil. So this is more like, I would say, the lower back of the dragon, if I had to guess. I'm not exactly an expert of dragon anatomy and bones, but I would assume that that's probably like the rib cage there, which, in case, those are pointing towards the sky. I mean, kind of, well, these are directly pointing towards the sky. We're going to go over there. So much flax here. There's 2 Garu right there. Oh, dodge. Where's my staff? Oh, here it is. Put some water runes up here so we can heal. I need to use the water runes more to heal because the food is kind of underwhelming sometimes. Oh, dodge, dodge. I should have taken damage from that. And that is a lot of Garu. Oof. He jumped from like a mile away. Oh, and there's a hunter back there too. This freaking hunter. Are you kidding me? He jumped from a mile away. Okay, so attempt number 3. Let's try to get up to those bones this time. But first, before we do that, grab my corpse. Oop, oop. There's a thane. Oh, I'm using water. Not near as damaging as the wind. That ram's gonna hit me. Alright, take out the ram. Now the thane. Stamina. Alright, break his shield. Finish him off. Alright, 1 down. You know, we don't even have to go towards that camp. I tell you what, we'll just kill this guy right here. Ooh. There's another one to the right. It's a druid. Druid's not so bad, but he can hurt. Level 48. There's a hunter up top. He hit me? Okay. Parkour. Alright, we gotta aim a little higher because he is up on a ridge. I don't want my spells to hit the wall. There we go. Boom! Headshot. Alright, let's continue making our way. More flax. Hooray! Oh, I forgot to eat my sausage. My shock resistant sausage. Alright, let's hop up here. And we'll do another wind step up top. That looks like an altar. I got hit by the druid spell. I want to see if I can line them up. Nope. I hit the ground, but it only knocked one down. They are right next to each other. And dead. What's that? A mysterious crescent carving. What's left of a staff that feels soaked in sorrow. Perhaps you could learn something from it. Okay, so we looted this from the druids. The shrine is dedicated to Laugrum and looks like a place referred to a ritual of purification. If you had the king's token, 2 ram's horn, and 3 shock bulbs, you could perform the ritual here. Oh yeah, we need shock bulbs. I forgot about that. We got the ram's horn, we need the shock bulbs. We don't happen to have... You know what, we might have some at the house. Yeah. Here we go. Shock bulbs. Also, let's get these Garu packs taken care of. A bunch of extra runes. Okay, well... Turns out you can be struck by lightning while you are flying. While you are doing wind step. Perform the ritual. For a fraction of a moment, the shrine is bathed in eternal moonlight that shines from the ritual writing engraved on its surface. The king's token seems different somehow. Cleaner, lighter, and somehow whole. Alright, I guess we go back to Vanica now. Oh, I have too much in my inventory. 100 years. Wait, that token, may I see it? The purified token? This trinket may seem like nothing to you, but for me, it's an anchor to my ancestral home. No, you're right. I'm sorry to trouble you here. Something to thank you for your effort. What do you give me? Yes. Oh, he gave me a cape. Garu Highborn's cloak. I don't know what it does. If I wear it, will the Garu not attack me? I doubt that's going to be the case. Yep. Yep, that is definitely not the case. Oh gosh. Okay, so now we're back at the house. Let's put the old cape up. Very nice. So now we have 3 capes. We're really going to have to put up those 99 capes once we get them. All right, so I keep forgetting to, stay awake during the night. And I just keep sleeping just naturally. I just go to the bed whenever it's nighttime. So we're going to skip the ghost quest for now. And we're going to go ahead and progress the storyline into Felhollow and go from there. So I'm going to grab stuff for a teleporter after I dump all this stuff that I accidentally picked up from this chest. And I'll see you at Felhollow. Yes. Now then, an adventurer's work is never finished. See this creepy little passageway? There's a door at the bottom. Read the magic and the spooky stuff at the necromancy. Spooky stuff at that. Obviously, I'm not going to open it. I'm giving the words to you. You need to go up to the door and say, Mors and Troidum Hierro. Well, go on, get. I don't have all day to hold your hand. There's something weird and sinister. Go poke it with a stick like you always do. All right then, old man. Withering Heights. Now, last time I did this, I just selected the first option. I want to see if there's like any hidden things if I select all the other ones. And no, nothing.
When Queen Kuldra overthrew the Dragonkin, her brood set the divided realms of Ashenfall ablaze. Every territory burned, save one. Felhollow. Here, tyranny gave way to compassion. Imeru and her mate shielded their people, and peace endured. Kuldra saw mercy as betrayal, and thus her mate was slain. Grief consumed Imeru. She sought a curse that would twist her sorrow into power. She rose against Kuldra, but it was not enough, and Imeru fell, wreathed in flame. In the underworld she drank deep of Numenon, clawing her way back from death. Resurrected but twisted, with an insatiable hunger for souls, she consumed everyone in her path. Only the undead remained, and Felhollow became a place of rot and wither. In the deep place, an ancient primordial being stirs. Death himself has come, seeking one bold enough to break the curse and end Imeru's torment, once and for all.
Now, the first time I watched that, I wasn't paying attention completely, and I thought that Doric was saying that we needed to fight death. I was pleasantly surprised to find that death was actually our ally in this case. And so this is a very cool zone. Like this one right here. I absolutely love this, and the artwork, the level design for this is top tier. Like Jagex, whoever you had design this, top notch. I love it. And this right here is my favorite piece. Look at this. This reminds me of like some Tim Burton type of artwork, like Nightmare Before Christmas type of stuff. And it's just super, super cool. I absolutely love it. Again, great job, Jagex, to this art design. Like setting the tone and getting you immersed into the game is they've done a top tier job in doing this. So I will stop with the gloating and the praise. Let's move on. But this again, it just looks so cool. And then how they perceive death here. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Oh, cease your cowering. You're not dead. You still have at least 20 minutes before I reap your soul. Just a little joke. Mostly. You'll probably die a few times, but I'll bring you back like I have been doing. I still have work for you after all. I know why you're here. A little bit of a problem with a dead, not actually dragon. Welcome to Felhollow. The whole region is affected with a terrible withering, some dread curse that untethers a soul and drags it to the river Numenon without it ever sailing. I need you to investigate this, find out what went on, resolve it, and I shall reward you for your efforts. I would start by seeking out an old friend of yours, young Cathan. He's been doing some work for me, investigating the site of some necromantic ritual or other. Before you do that, though, you'll need to get into Felhollow. A colleague of mine, Posty Pete, can help you with this. Now, before you go anywhere, there's something I'd like to discuss. Soul fragments. These little stones are of no use to you, but very useful to me. They contain the last traces of poor lost souls of Felhollow, and I would like them to help them move on. If you come across any of these soul fragments, please bring them to me, and I will happily exchange them for special items you can't get anywhere else. Here, let me show you some of the items. Oh, okay. Our first vendor. Look at this. Mounts? That's exciting. Okay, so this is our first, like, actual introduction to mounts. Oh, but these are visual. Okay. And here we just have some capes. We have jewelry. Oh, wait. I didn't even think about this till now. Is this the one we need for the jewelry box? It might be. Sigil of a Phoenix. When close to death, teleports you to your current bed. I don't remember seeing that ring. That seems a bit overpowered, though. I like it, though. Yeah, we have a bunch of different amulets and jewelry and stuff, so we can get those. And then this is what I'm going to be aiming for as well, is the level 5 burnished belt buckle and this entire like necromantic set. And it's going to cost quite a bit. So I think the chest piece is 400, the legs are 300, and the head piece is 200. So anyways, let's go over here and talk to Posty Pete. Now I have, like I said previously, I have done this once before, but there's just still so much stuff I haven't looked at. This zone is so cool. The level design for this is just so cool. I think this is just another lore book, so we'll skip past this. Okay. Oh, we have another book. Weather Diary. Yeah. This is just another lore book. We'll go ahead and skip past this one too. Maybe read it later. And Posty Pete. What up, brother? Good to see you again. Hey there, bit lost. Nobody to point you in the right direction for a good tailor because frankly your look could use some work. I assume you're trying to get into Felhollow. Nasty place. Still, if you're determined to head through, you'll need to shed a few pounds. You need to get soul rifted, my friend. Need to get that spirit of yours dragged a little into the world of the dead. It's the only way to get through there. Oh, it looks nasty. I certainly wouldn't have the stomach for it, but you're going to need to dip your toes in for a minute or two and get nice and soul rifted. You'll want to find a purification pool once you've found your way past that wall. There's one down the path out of here, I think, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. Get to it quick. The longer you're soul rifted, the more likely she is to spot you. And the worst things will get if that dragon finds you. Oh, when you've done all that, come back to me and see me. I've got something I could use a hand with. See if we can just get the quest now. Okay, no. We gotta go through here first. I never actually noticed this. Well, that's kind of cool. They actually have the reflection of outside here. Okay, so one thing I didn't catch the first time I went through here is that we have these little explosive plants over in the level 3 zones, but in this zone, in Felhollow, it actually gives you corpse cotton, which you need to craft some gear in the future. And so there's 3 nodes right here. There's more to the right, but we're just going to ignore those for now and push forward. Oh, and we got some seeds too. Nice. Now, one thing I never did was spend a lot of time soul rifted. And so I want to see like what happens when the time starts running down. Because obviously these souls are hunting us as we're soul rifted. But like I said, I've never let the time like run down. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. But we will make our way over there. And he doesn't have any soul fragments. And I don't think anything has dropped soul fragments so far. So I wonder if while I'm in this like first initial quest, if nothing drops soul fragments. Oh my gosh. That thing did quite a bit of damage. We got ectoplasm though. So we can get ectoplasm, we can't get soul fragments. All right, down to 107, about 175 seconds. Yeah. Sorry, it's just super small and kind of hard to read. Ow. Now there's dogs. Okay, so we got down to 140 seconds and now there's dogs attacking. This is oh, I didn't know this. You can attack this thing, you don't have to use your axe. The AoE attack hit the, yeah, look at, oh, it went away. We got it. Oh no. I got animation locked. I'm super excited for the new mechanics. They're updating combat mechanics. Okay, so we are just gonna grab our corpse and get purified right away because I don't want to deal with those dogs. Maybe if I was wearing heavy armor, and in both my runs I've done so far, I've been in mage stuff. Been doing this as a wizard, and so maybe if I had heavy armor, I might be able to survive more. I would assume. One would assume, right? I would have more health. Find Cathin. He's up here. Oh, look at this. I never actually noticed this before either. I just ran by it. This is a nice little spot. And we got the willow trees here too. Nice little pond and fishing spot. There are some zombies over there though, so I don't know if I would set up a house here, but potentially. Hey there, friend. Good to see you again. The wise old man was getting on my nerves a bit, so I thought I might try and give you a hand. Been looking into everything, and you're not going to want to hear this. There's another ruddy dragon at play. There's some lingering ghostly echoes around the place, and I got talking to them. Seems like there was this big friendly dragon called Imaru who turned somewhat unfriendly after being killed by some other bigger dragon. All these shambling corpses causing trouble. Now, normally I'd say you should go and give her hell, but get this, she's not just a dragon, she's cursed dragon. And this curse, it makes her bigger, nastier, and generally unstoppable. Someone did some proper dark magic here to get that going. Not exactly knowledgeable about curses, but I can feel a strange sort of necromantic power in the air. It mostly focuses over the big tower over there, like a ward keeping us out, but it also converges here by these stones. To the east stands a fortress that once housed the wild knights of brave soldiers of Gothics. Hold on. I never noticed this before. They actually have sound effects for the text that's go. Are you threatening me? No? Well, you need to be taken out anyways. Zombie cow. Zombie cow. I wonder what the sound effects for this one is. It did kind of sound like there were a little bit of shackles in there. And this one sounds like a super happy village that, yeah, and then it got destroyed afterwards. Y'all hear the laughing and stuff, and then all of a sudden it was just despair. Kind of crazy. Okay, so these are the 3 locations that we need to go to, and we'll go from there. The first thing I want to do is actually get a foothold here. One thing that I didn't do in my other playthrough is actually like build a house or a structure in this location. So I just had everything based where at my main location back in Bramblemead Valley. And so we have coal there and we have iron. So I want to set up a home here, and the reason for that is because teleporting back and forth from Bramblemead Valley over to here is very, very consuming on your law runes, and there's not very many law runes that are available. So I think I'm going to set up right here where the zombie cow is, and then maybe build a palisade all the way around. We do have plenty of ash trees here that we can just go ahead and knock down. And we will go from there. But we have iron and coal that we have access to. Now, I don't remember what coal specifically unlocks. I think it's the blast furnace. Slap that teleporter down. just in case we die. And I think now we're going to start chopping down some trees, start building our house. This spell is so cool. You see that? It just got rid of my stump. Like, I don't think it's supposed to do that. All right, and I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of deforesting, and then we'll get started on our house. Okay, I completely forgot to grab the coal. But dang, this thing takes forever with the iron pickaxe. Okay, so that did unlock the blast furnace. What do we need for that? Let's grab the rest of this. Blast furnace requires granite, iron bar, draconic leather, fire rune, and 2 vault cores. That's right. This was like the first big piece that required more than just 1 vault core, I think. Got a bunch of new decorations. Those are kind of cool. We could use those to pretty the place up. Oh, and bookcase. Yeah, we just don't have enough stuff. All our stuff's down at the main base in Bramblemead. You know what they need to do? They need to add a button like what they have in the journal where I can just press X to read all. That way I don't have to go through all these markers. Give me the water. I'm so thirsty. I'm parched. Oh, I'm so hungry. Please feed me. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. I think I want to try to make a circular house. Why is that not working? Oh, it's not a foundation. That's why. Yeah. Okay, let's actually put it up here a little bit. Okay, that should be good. Is this not quite circular? I will say this is probably the only point that annoys me is that you have these connection pieces, and sometimes when it's at different levels, it doesn't snap. Like, you have to look at it at a certain angle in order for it to snap properly. Ooh, not high enough. I think I might have cut that one in too soon. Yeah, I definitely cut that one in too soon. And now I've gone and messed up the whole thing. Alright, we'll just do this side like we did the other side. Here we go. Alright. Now we need to fill in these gaps here. Boom. Boom. Come on. There we go. Boom. I think a medium will work for this. Oh no. Like the sides of the wood there, that looks horrible. Oh, and look at that. It actually like rounds it off. Or I guess squares it off, right? So it doesn't leave the borders of the floor in the middle of the floor when you place it down. That's nice. I didn't notice that before. It actually, so if you're using the same size pieces, it rounds it off like it's supposed to. So now it looks like a regular frickin' square, which is great. And then we can place square pieces down. And let's put up some walls. Need more wood. All right, wood has been acquired. And I've suddenly realized I need stairs. Let's see how this looks. Come on now. There we go. Oh. Oh, it wants to go. There we go. We got it. Oh, I just realized that's probably not where that's going to go. Yep. I was inaccurate. All right, so we have stairs. Let's get some more walls up. And I want some windows. I don't know if that's a good idea to have a full double door there. We'll just actually put the long window up. The windows on the corners. Oh, wow. That actually looks pretty nice. Overviewing the lake of whatever that is. Weird red water. All right, and then we put up the double doors because I am a fan of double doors. Oh. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I don't like the stairs the way that I have them. All right, and then we got long windows. Need doors. 1, 2. And boom, we're good. The Eye of Oculus going. Yeah, I don't like those stairs at all. We're going to have to get rid of those. Or being hunted. Oh no. I think I don't see where these creatures are at that are coming for me. But I think I've made a mistake. We might not be able to do this after all. Not with 45s anyways. Well, I don't have enough wood. Okay, so I just stole some wood from the main base. Because I am running short on time. And I just want to... I need to get this house complete and then go get the kids from volleyball practice. I will say, they need to redo Eye of Oculus. 1, I don't think it should be a spell. 2, this whole building menu is not exactly the best. So like if I want to just delete something, I should be able to press my delete button and it's gone. But instead I have to go to this whole, like, exit out of this menu, go to another like free fly menu, and then I can delete stuff. And then I have a whole nother button that repairs everything. And it's just, I don't know. I feel like it could be optimized better. I don't have a solution though, so I am part of the problem. These corners are not going to work. I think I'm going to have to redo this entire roof. Okay, so we took down all the 45s. I think we're going to put up the 30s instead. Hopefully that'll allow me to connect them at least at a minimum. There we go. There we go. We have a roof. Now we just got to figure out what we're going to do with the sides, because the sides are, you know, kind of oval shaped. Oh yeah, look at that. That's actually, I mean, it's not the best, but it kind of reminds me of like Viking longhouse style roofs, where you have like a cross at the top or an X. Like, this looks good, but I need another like weird angled triangle piece that fits in between the wall and the roof. Maybe a 45 will work better. I just tried to pick that up with the Eye of Oculus. I don't think so. Yeah, definitely not. That thing's gonna be way too big. It's got to be this piece then. Maybe we put mediums there. But then again, like, again, how do I connect the roof is the issue. I'm not sure. No, I don't think that's going to work. Even with the 45s. See, I'm just not a fan of the freaking Eye of Oculus. Like, I have to cast a spell to do this. I get that it's RuneScape. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Nah, that's not going to work at all. That looks terrible. And I'm out of materials. You know what? I'm running out of time anyways. Let's just go ahead and tear this down. We'll pick it up next time. We'll pick up our materials, but we need to build a bed. I am going to camp. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.